Hi, hello everyone. A big hi to all my super amazing bacha log. How are you all doing? मेरा बच्चा लोग, everyone in the classroom, tell me. I want the energy, okay? I know that it's 10 p.m., but I also know that you all are legends, right? And you all must have saved the energy for this sample paper discussion class. So show me how much energy you all have stored for this particular class. Arman, Myara, mera din to badhiya tha. It was awesome. What about you all? Had dinner? Yes. Then hi Sudeep. Then we have Prasanna, Shraddha, Singer, Arman, Mira, Satya. A big hi to all the बच्चा लोग. Good evening. ठीक है. So बच्चा लोग पता है ना, like what we are going to do in today's session? Yes. So today we are going to not just discuss the official CBSE sample paper. Together we are going to solve each and every question. So in today's class we'll be completing the session A. Okay. As I have said, we are not going to simply discuss. I'll make each and everyone in the classroom to do each and every problem. Okay, so after this, okay, after this particular session, I want every one of you to have a very good practice with the sample paper which is released by CBSE. Okay, so yes, with that big thought, with that smiling amazing thought, let's start our class. This is Ameer, your physics educator at Unacademy, and those who love me more, they simply call me Ameer Bhaiya. So here you all have a bit of introduction about myself. I hope you all can see. I'm a beta graduate from NIT Calicut in mechanical engineering. Something that is not written in the screen is, बच्चे लोग, I'm from Kerala. ठीक है? So I don't know Hindi much. So most of the definition, everything will be in English. ठीक है? I think it's fine. So बीच बीच में थोड़ा थोड़ा हिंदी भी यूज करेगा, और क्या है ना? ठीक है. Now I want every one of you to share this particular classroom to all your friends jaldi se, and tell everyone to join the class. Can you do that, bacha log? Can you all do that chotuza thing to all? Can you all do that? Ha, M con who? Okay, just to keep your name, then only I can understand, right? Arman, Amit, Myara. Okay, yes, please do that for me, and not just for me, right? It will be helpful to all your friends also. ठीक है. Now, बच्चा लोग, if you don't want to miss any of the live classes from your favorite teacher, be a part of the Telegram channel. The link is given here and in the description box. ठीक है? Okay. Bugs Bounty. It's an amazing program which can help you all the amazing Unacademy people, right, to get as many prizes as possible. What do you have to do? You just have to go to the description box. There you'll find a form. ठीक है? Fill the form. If you're finding any inappropriate content in the videos uploaded by Unacademy, खूब सारा prizes मिल जाएगा आप सब लोगों को. Then I don't think there is anyone in the classroom who haven't still enrolled for the mega mock test emerge program. So it's a mock test which can help you to get a clear-cut idea about how the term 1 examination is going to be for the 12th examination. है ना? So make sure that everybody enroll for it. Along with it, you are going to get a scholarship worth rupees 50 lakhs मेरा बच्चा लोग. So you can see what all gifts you are going to get. Oh my god, laptop, mobile phone, bicycle, headphones, क्या क्या है, क्या क्या नहीं है ना? So it happens from 27th to 30th of November at 5 to 6:30. The dates and the respective subjects are given. So when do we have our physics? On 29th of November we have physics. So jaldi se enroll kar le. If you want to get enrolled for free, while enrolling, है ना, those who haven't still enrolled, I think only some students will be there. So those enrolled with the code of AMB10, you can enroll for this program for free. ठीक है? Now we'll wait 2-3 more minutes for the other people to join. ठीक है? In the meanwhile, I'll give a small brief introduction about this Plus subscription platform. But chalo, this nowadays I know that everybody is learning from YouTube, and it's a very good thing. I do also appreciate that because there are so many amazing teachers, so much very good content. But the only problem with YouTube is, like, right, though everything is available, like I tell in all my classes, it's a bit scattered here and there, right? Okay, so it will take some time for you to arrange each and every information and to start learning. Yes, isn't it? Yes or no? Yes. So if you want to save all those of time, and if you want to invest those time in your studies, the best thing is to be a part of Unacademy Plus subscription, because in the subscription platform, we all educators will be teaching you with a proper schedule targeting board, JEE and NEET examination. We'll make sure that all the topics are covered in a proper order, and you can keep track of all the topics, in an amazing manner. So obviously you will have you'll start having more and more and more interest for your studies. You'll start spending more amount of time, and you can see the progress you are making in studies. Okay, it will be visible to every one of you. So that is a promise I can give you as your educator, that top educators of the country who's having a very good experience are there to teach you. Okay, they'll be telling you what are the multiple choice questions that you should be practicing, what are the examination pattern you should be expecting. Just follow them. You're going to ace in all the examination you're going to write, and obviously you'll be ending up in the colleges whichever you are dreaming about. Then study materials, practice test and live test series will make you super confident and will bring the best from you all. Bachalo, 6 months if you are going for, it will cost you 1667 per month, and the code is AMB10. Okay, next, Iconic. In Iconic, as you all know, you'll get all the features of plus some extra features, such as a personal mentor will be given to you. So he'll be there to help you with your academic activities throughout. He'll be in contact with you all the time. Okay? So for any academic help, this person will be there. Then live doubt solving classes, weekly reports. Okay? So if you want to enjoy all these great features for 6 months, it will cost you 2,833 per month. Okay, and use the code AMP10, okay, and get 10% of discount and maximum offers while you make the subscription. Aur kya chahiye? And now chalo. So something so much amazing is also happening on the platform. It will only happen till 28th of November, which means 2 more days. Kya hai? If you ask one doubt, obviously doubt will be cleared. Uske saath prices bhi mil jayega. Oh my goodness. That's so amazing, right? 10 doubts, what will you get? 15 days of plus subscription if you completing the 10th doubt. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. I wish I was a student of 11th and 12th to enjoy all these amazing features. So anyway, those who haven't downloaded the app, jaldi se download kar le, and to unlock maximum features in the app, the code, as you all know, it's AMB10. Okay. Now it's time for our sample paper discussion, and here we are. So tell me, are you all ready? I also have to get ready with my chashma. Okay, when I wear chashma, physics bhai aa jayega. So hi Vaishnavi, hi Arpan, hi everyone. Everyone. Shall we start? Let's crack it. Okay, so this is the pattern is going to be. So we'll be discussing the part A, which has 25 questions. Okay. And I know that you might have all seen the sample paper discussion, but I'm not going to discuss this, right? We are going to solve the paper together. Okay? It's not just a discussion. We are going to solve it. So I'll give you 1 minute of time. You just solve the question by doing it. Okay? Spend some time, do the question, then I'll be explaining it to you, right? So we'll be moving in this particular manner. I want every one of you to do it. Sudeep sir, this code gets well suited with you. Thank you so much. It's not Mendy, it's a normal session. You all are going to do it. I say aaram se. Okay? We'll have a very cool session here. Hi Shreya, good evening. Vinay, Rohan. So shall we start? Tell me. Ready? Steady? Let's start with the sample paper discussion. Now let's let us go through the general instruction, because on 10th of December you all have the physics, which leaves us with 10 to 12 days, right? So I just tell you how the examination is going to be. So it has 1 hour 30 minutes. Matlab, if you talk about minutes, it is 90 minutes exam. Okay. Now the question paper contains 3 sections. Okay, section A, section B, and section C. Right? Section A, you will be finding easy, simple, chotu questions. Section B, the hardness thoda increase ho jayega, and the section C pe mainly it will be the graph questions, matlab not the graph questions, paragraph questions. Okay, now this is how the sections are divided, and the number of questions in each section is 25 with section A, 24 with section B, and 6 questions with section C. But bachalo, do we need to answer all these questions? No. So you only have to write or attempt 20 questions from A, 20 questions from B, and 5 questions from C. Matlab, how many questions you have to attempt? Tell me that. 20 plus 20, that is 40, plus 5, that is 45 questions you have to attempt. Is it clear? 45 questions you all have to attempt from how many? 25 plus 24, that is 49, plus 6, it is 55. Total 55 questions will be given to you. 45 questions only you have to answer for getting the complete marks of 35. Which means, okay, don't sit simply with the tough questions you are finding. So if you find any questions tough, leave it, go for the simple one. Because tell me, how much time you are left with each question? I'll tell you, total time is 90. Okay, number of questions is 45. So the time available for one single question kitna? Time available for one question, how much? Can anybody tell me? Can anyone tell me how much time we will be having for one single question? Matlab for reading the question, right? For understanding, for writing the formulas and getting the answer, we'll be left with 2 minutes. Isn't it? 90 divided by 45, matlab 2 minutes. So if you want to get full marks and if you want to attempt all the questions, matlab 45 out of 55, if you want to attempt and get full marks, you'll be left with 2 minutes. So now you might have understood how much fast you all want to be. है ना? ठीक है. Now, what is the mark for each of the questions? Tell me what's the total marks? 35. Okay. Number of questions? 45. So the mark associated with each question, 35 divided by 45, almost 0.77. Okay. So for each question, if you give the correct answer, 0.77. ठीक है, and देख ले, no negative marking. So आराम से you can give the answer, right? So you don't have to feel scared or something whether you are going to get negative marking or not. Even if you are 60 to 70% only sure about an answer, just mark it. Okay, कोई बात नहीं, because if you are lucky enough, you'll be getting the marks, है ना? 0.77 marks. Okay, yes, fine. Now, what do you all say? What do you all say? Shall we get started? But chalo, shall we get started with the section A? Okay, no menti nahi. Okay, we'll be doing the questions here in the class. Okay, you can post the answers. I'll give 1 minute of time for you all. You just do the problem, mark the answers, but I want every one of you to do the problem. Okay, this is not a discussion because you all have done the discussion even before a long time. And because this sample paper was released 1.5 to 2 months before, you might have done the discussion. Here, we are going to solve the question paper together. Okay. So you can consider this as a live test. Okay, oh last Anna, let's do it. Here we go. The first question is right in front of you. I want you all to do it. Don't copy the answers because you get the answers from here and there. It is completely published on the internet. But here we are to do the problem, okay, by ourselves. So don't cheat, because if you cheat, nothing is going to affect me. Okay? It's only going to affect you. Exams are coming. So take it seriously. Everyone do the question. Okay, let's see how it goes. Everyone. Okay, so anyone? I'm looking for the options. Amit is like C, Rohan C, Anushka C bol raha hai, Myara. I am hoping that you all are reading the question properly, going through the each and every options and giving me the answer, right? Okay, so Zappa, Vanshida, Sakshi, Sanjay, Ananda, Bine. Okay, so it's option C, which everyone is telling. So proud of you, mera bacha. Look, yes, it is option C. The correct option is C, right? Okay, very good. Now listen. Now I'll discuss the entire theory related to this and let's understand the theory behind. Which of the following underline? It is not. In the examination hall, you will be having so much of pressure, you might miss the word not. Actually, you'll be going for that option which actually talks about the property of equipotential, right? Then you will read the first option, they do not cross each other, you will be like, okay, tick hai. But the question is to find not the property. Okay, let's find out. I'll give the theory in the next page. Tell me, bacha log, what do you mean by equipotential surface? What do you mean by equipotential surface? Okay, equipotential surface means all the points on the surface will be having same potential. Matlab all points, I'll just write it down, will have same potential on that particular surface. Okay, that is called as equipotential surface. The second concept related to equipotential surface, if this is an equipotential surface, right? Okay, the direction of electric field will be perpendicular to it. Second concept, write it down. All these are very important. Then third concept, Now the first option says they do not cross each other. Let's see whether that is correct or not. Let's say this is one equipotential surface, right? This is another equipotential surface. Okay, just now we have learned one important property, that right, the direction of electric field will be perpendicular to the equipotential surface. So for the first surface, how will you draw the direction of electric field? In this particular direction at this point. Now according to the second surface, this is our second surface, hai na? According to the second surface, what will be the direction of electric field? We just draw a perpendicular at that particular point, okay? Which means if you try to find out the direction of electric field at a point, if equipotential surfaces are crossing each other, we will get two different directions of electric field. Is it possible? Not, right? Because at a point the direction of electric field will be a constant, it will be the same, but here it's not same. So can two equipotential surfaces cross each other? No. So this is the property of an equipotential surface, matlab they do not cross each other. That is a true statement, but not our answer, because we want not the property. Okay, this is a true statement. Second, the rate of change of potential with the distance on them is 0. Matlab change of potential, okay, if you are moving along the equipotential surface, take 2 points, this point and this point, okay. If you find out the potential difference between these 2 points, कितना हो जाएगा? 0 हो जाएगा. Why? Because this is an equipotential surface. The potential at this point and the potential at this point same हो जाएगा. If you find the potential difference, V minus V, 0 हो जाएगा. मतलब this statement is also a true statement, but still not our correct answer. Then for a uniform electric field, they are concentric spheres. Let's see. If you are having an uniform electric field, matlab straight parallel lines of electric field you are having. Tell me what is the shape of equipotential surface? Tell me bacha log, okay? Tell me bacha log, what is the shape of equipotential surface? Tell me what is the shape of equipotential surface? क्या हो जाएगा? Equipotential surface का shape for a uniform electric field. Anyone? No shape. अरे बाप रे. For equipotential surface, it is going to be a planar. Okay, a plane which is perpendicular to the electric field lines will be the equipotential surface. Those who don't know, write it down. Okay, it is going to be a planar equipotential surface if electric field lines are parallel to each other. Very good, Sana. Very good. Amazing, amazing. Right? Okay, so it's going to be planar, not spherical. So this statement, Anna, which talks that uniform electric field, they are concentric spheres, this is a false statement, and question is to find out the false one. So the option C is correct. Right? They can be imaginary spheres. They can be imaginary spheres. Matlab equipotential surface can be spheres. Yes, it's true. Okay, so it's option C, which is the wrong statement related to equipotential, and that's what our answer is. Happy? कोई doubt है तो पूछ ले. And let me tell to all the bacha log, this is not a discussion class where I'll be only telling you the answers. I'll be deeply discussing the questions. Okay, those who are interested only in listening to the theory and understanding the concept, you can stay here. Right? Clear? 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 Okay. Sana is asking, sir, where are you going for a ride or something? हाँ बिल्कुल. Okay, so whoever wants to join can come and join. Okay, after the class we all can go to some place, right? Okay, so moving on. Clear? Okay, so read the next question, bacha log, and give me the answer. Okay, everyone is like option C. Bacha log, take this seriously. Okay, do the problem and give me the answer. Do the problem, give me the answer. So everyone is like Dinesh C, Miara C. Okay, Deepika C. Then Miara C बोल रहा है. Then Dinesh, Sana, Mansi. Pragya. So I think everyone is going with the option C. Okay. So I hope you all are doing it from there, right? This is a session for you all to do the problems. ठीक है. Okay. So why don't you speak Hindi? हिंदी तो what can I say? Because I don't know the language much. मुझे उतना तो नहीं आता हिंदी. इसीलिए I'm not taking the class in Hindi. Anyway, okay, it's option C, right? Sabik, Zapper, Sema, everyone. Yes, it's option C. C is the correct answer. Now it's time for discussion. Now, bacha log, let's start discussing. 2 point charges we have, plus 8q and minus 2q, which are located at x is equal to 0 and x is equal to L respectively. Question is the point on x-axis at which the net electric field is 0 due to these charges. Okay, you have to find out that point where the electric field is 0. ठीक है, करूँगा और क्या. Let's take a fresh page and do it. Here we go. So here we have the y-axis and the x-axis. Here we have on x is equal to 0, we have our first charge. How much was it? Plus 8q, right? We have an 8q charge and we have a minus 2q charge at which position? At a distance of L. Okay. At a distance of L, we have a minus 2q charge. Now, question is at which point, okay, at which point we can have the value of electric field as 0. Start checking at which region we can have the electric field as 0. Matlab we have 3 different regions. Matlab to the left of 8q, between minus 2q and 8q, to the right of minus 2q. Okay. First, let us select at which region we can have the electric field as 0. Okay. Let me say I'm taking a point in between. Let's see, there is a possibility of having electric field as 0 there. 8q will be producing an electric field at this point. In which direction? Away from 8q, in this direction. है ना? ठीक है. What about minus 2q? It will be producing an electric field, but the direction of electric field at this point by minus 2q is towards it. मतलब ये कि at any point in between the charges, the direction of electric field is same. So there is no possibility of electric field to get cancelled and to produce a 0 value. So it's not, the point is not in between 8q and minus 2q charge. ठीक है? Okay. Now, think that the point is here. Matlab to the right of minus 2q. Let's see, there is a possibility of electric field to be 0 at that point or not. ठीक है. 8q will be producing an electric field towards right, isn't it? What about minus 2q? It will be producing an electric field towards it, matlab towards left. So if you look into the direction, yes, there is a possibility. And you know the formula for electric field is K charge divided by square of the distance. And this point is very close to the minus 2q charge. As the distance is lesser, it can have a larger value of electric field, okay, though the charge is chotu. Okay, so in order to compensate the lesser charge it has, right, there is a smaller distance where it can produce a larger value of electric field, which is almost equal to as 8q. Matlab, there is a possibility of the magnitude of both the charges also to be equal and to get cancelled. Okay, now yes, we have selected the region where electric field is 0. Okay, now what is left? If the electric field want to be 0 at this point, it's very simple. The electric field produced by 8q at the point should be equal to, right, the magnitude of electric field produced by minus 2q. है ना? Then only the magnitude will be equal. As already it is opposite direction, they get cancelled. I don't want you to get confused because you might be thinking there should be a negative sign. So I just have put the magnitude of 8q should be equal to the magnitude of minus 2q. ठीक है? Now start writing. Let's say this point where the electric field is 0 is at a distance of x from the origin. So what is the value of electric field of 8q? That is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, that is k, charge 8q divided by the square of the distance, that is x square, is equal to, what is the electric field produced by minus 2q, that is k, charge, that is 2q, the whole divided by, we are only considering the magnitude, okay? What is the distance of the point from minus 2q? देख ले मेरे बच्चा लोग. Total is x. Till here it is L. So this will be x minus L. है ना? Okay. Total is x. Till minus 2q it is L. So the remaining is x minus L. So the electric field is x minus L the whole square. Simple, right? So k cancel कर ले, q cancel कर ले, 8 by 2. ये 2 cancels 8. So that is 4 by x square is equal to 1 by x minus L the whole square. Simple. So taking the square root, you will have 2 by x is equal to 1 by x minus L. Cross multiply. 2x minus 2L is equal to x, right? So if you take this minus 2L to the right hand side, okay, if you take this x to the left hand side, x will be equal to 2L. We got the answer. Simple. Right? Isn't it? Yes or a no? Got the complete concept related to this chapter. Matlab this particular question, I have went deep into the question, right? If I want, I can just explain you how the numerical is done, but we have went deep into the question. Okay, Miara, very good, very good. So clear? Okay. Yes? Got it? Okay. So some people are asking, sir, why did you take the point close to 8q? If you take the point very close to 8q, Anna, the value of electric field produced by this 8q, what's the formula for electric field? Kq by r square, Anna. So the value of electric field produced by 8q will be so much higher. Why? Because 8q is having a large amount of charge. Okay? Now the distance is also less, which will be giving a huge value of electric field. Okay, so there is no possibility that this Chotu charge can produce an equal amount of electric field at this particular point to the left of 8q. समझ में आ गया? समझ में आ गया? The reason why we are not going for any points on the left hand side of AQ, that's the reason. Okay? Yes. Now here we have the third question. So अच्छे से कर ले. Yes. Everyone, go for it. Everyone is like, sir, B, lock कर ले. Do it. This is the time for you to do it. ठीक है? This is the time for every one of you to do the problem. Samya is like B. Nilakshi is like B. Okay. Then, hi Evan. Sema B. Pragya B. Okay. So, everyone is going with the option B, I suppose. है ना? B or D. Okay. Why there is a confusion? It's a simple one, right? Okay. So, yes, everyone is with the option B, right? Yes, it's option B, Amara. Okay. So, I'll tell you how this particular question can be done. Dekh le. An electric dipole moment P is placed parallel to the electric field. Matlab, dipole moment and electric field are parallel. So, tell me what is the initial angle between them? 0, as they are parallel, right? Okay. Now, the amount of work done in rotating the dipole by 90 degree. If you rotate the dipole by 90, its dipole moment will also be rotated by the same angle 90. So, the final angle will become 90 degree. Done? Okay. Question is, what is the work done? Tell me what is the formula for work done while you rotate a dipole? Simple. Final potential energy minus initial potential energy. है ना? ठीक है. Now, I hope you all know the formula for potential energy. है ना? What's the formula? Minus P E cos of, as we are talking about final, theta 2. This minus, put it here. U1 is minus PE cos theta 1. हो गया? Just put theta 2 and theta 1, get your answer. Theta 2 is 90. So, cos 90, 0. Minus of minus plus. PE, theta 1 is 0, cos 0 is 1. So yes, 0 plus PE, the final answer is PE. Got it? Okay, Amit, Arey baap re. I might have missed your name. Okay, so I'm not targeting as such, like I'm not taking your name. ठीक है, ले लिया आपका नाम अमित. ठीक है. So have a smile, अच्छा वाला smile दे दे मुझे अमित. Got it? Yes. So I think we can go for the next. Okay, those, if you all are ready, we can do the problem actually. I can give time for every one of you. Okay, you can do the problem, then we can proceed. Next. Bacha, don't give the answer from your memory. I know that you all have seen the question. Okay, so just do it. Do it from there. Okay, करके हाँ सना. Everyone is like, sir, you are not taking my name. नाम लेकर आप क्या करोगा? Tell me. Zapper D, साबिक B बोल रहा है. Okay, so Pragya is like D, Saknik is B, then Deepika with B. Hamid is like, sir, B lock कर दीजिए आपने. Avan, how am I? I'm good. Saknik is like B, Pragya D बोल रहा है. So, okay. So, what I'll do is like, I won't look into the chat box for 30 seconds after I give you the questions. Okay? So, then only I'll be looking, because whoever is here for doing the problem, actually, I want every one of them to do it. Okay? So, let's not change the actual mudda of this particular class. The mudda is for every one of you to do it. Because those who want to just want to listen to the answers, you all can do it, because sample paper is being discussed by so many educators, hundreds of educators in YouTube, so you'll get it. How to join Menti? We are not doing any Menti session, Celeb. Do you know what one of the students Sana is saying? So you guys are giving answers within seconds, Sana, where I asked you to do it. So Sana is telling that you all are chitty robot. You all know who's a chitty robot? Okay, those who might have watched that movie might be knowing. Okay, so yes, now I can explain, right? Shraddha is like B, Sonal with B. Okay, so now I will explain. Okay. Okay. Now let me explain. I think you all got enough time to do it. Okay. Now check whether your answers are correct or not. Let's do it. 3 capacitors we have, 2 microfarad, 3 microfarad and 6 joined in series. The moment you hear the word series, don't go for the equation of equivalent capacitances C equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. That is the rule in resistor. Okay? If resistors are connected in series, the formula is R equivalent is R1 plus R2 plus R3. But here, in the case of capacitance, if it is connected, the formula is 1 by C equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. Okay? I know that everybody knows this formula. I want every one of you to apply this. Okay? In that hurry-burry, don't get confused. Now put the value of C1, C2 and C3, काम हो गया. That is 1 by 2, C2 is 1 by 3 and the C2 is 1 by 3 and C3 is 1 by 6. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 cross multiply कर ली 5 by 6 है ना, plus 1 by 6. 5 plus 1 is 6 by 6, this is 1. 1 by C is equal to 1, C will also be 1. Unit क्या बचा लोग? Microfarad. Option B. So there is nothing much to explain here, right? It's a direct question that we can do as such. है ना? मिल गया ना सबको? Okay, so it's a very good question, I suppose. Crystal clear, Sakshi? Okay. Okay, No problem, Amit. So now Simple Dimple. Yes, Sakshi. Moen. Miara. Okay. Shraddha. Okay, good. Now let us move for the next question. And as I have said, I won't be looking into the chat box for the first 30 seconds. Okay, or let's say 40 seconds. It's for every one of you to read the question properly and try your best to give the answer. After that, I'll look into the chat box. This is the time for you all to do it. So do the problem. Let's not deviate. I don't want the copied answer from anywhere. Okay, last 20 more seconds, you all have to do it. Ten more seconds. After 10 seconds, I'll look into the chat box. Till then, you can do it. Okay. Now I think you all might have done. Okay. Okay. So I think these are the genuine answers that you got after doing the problem. Let me see. So Deepika says it's option A. Then मैं कौन हूँ पता नहीं आप कौन है फिर भी डी बोल रहे हैं नम्रता बोल रहा है कि डी बोल रहा है साक्षी विथ ए देन कंफ्यूज ईशान विथ ए मुश्तबा अली विथ डी देन सना इज लाइक इजंट इट ए सर मोइन ए साक्षी ए प्रज्ञा ए ओके so yes very good Marwa chalo the correct option is A. Okay, now this works. Okay, I want every one of you to do it. करके दे दिया ना आंसर सबने ठीक है देख ले let's do the question 2 point charges we have q1 q2 in a medium of dielectric constant 5 so this is kept in a dielectric constant of 5 at a distance of r between them. Okay, experience an electrostatic force F. Now first let us write the force value. Force is equal to but chalo 1 by 4 pi. Is it epsilon naught here? No, epsilon naught is the permittivity of free space, but here we are talking about a different medium. So in that case, how will you express the permittivity? That is equal to k times epsilon naught. K kya hota hai? K is the dielectric constant of the medium whichever we are talking about. ठीक है? Then remaining things are same q1 q2 divided by r square. Okay, so is the value of k given here? Yes, it is a 5. So just substitute 1 by 5 into 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2 by r square. This is F. Okay, so we have our first equation. So question is the electrostatic force between them in vacuum at the same distance, same charge if you have, what is the force equation going to be? Okay, let us write the formula. F dash is equal to, formula is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 by r square, isn't it? Now going back, let's see, we can substitute for 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2 by r square. How much this is going to be? If you cross multiply 5 with the force on the left hand side of the equation, it becomes how much? 5f है ना? So 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2 by r square becomes 5f. So here I'm going to substitute it as 5f. So the new force is 5f, which leaves us with the option of A as our answer. Clear? Is it clear? Okay. Hi Karan, good evening. MCG ke Karan. Now you should be known always in your own name. ठीक है? Ryu, Princess, Miara, got it now? Okay. Kunal, F in vacuum by F in medium is equal to K. Why we have to by heart if you can derive all these chotu things and do it? Elam clear? I now clear? Right? Okay. Now, next one. I think you might need 30 seconds for doing this problem. ठीक है? So 30 seconds you all can use it. Till then I'll sit here, then I'll look into the chat box for finding the right answer. Everybody read the question, go through the option, get your answer. Ten seconds मेरा बच्चा लोग. Over 20 more seconds. Last 5 seconds for every one of you to do. आराम से, we have time. Okay, we have time, so आराम से कर ले everyone. So last 5 seconds. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me look into the options from every one of you. So I can see confused is like D. Lata Yadav, it's D. Then Deepika, Rohan, Shraddha, Pragya, Namrata. Kaun hai? Then same people don't post the answer again and again. So Myara D, Sana D, Rohan D, Moin C. Amit is like D. Okay, so I can see the options from every one of you. Okay, so yes, Vachalo, whoever got the option D, it's correct. Others, it's totally fine. Okay, let's see where you all have made the mistake. One by one. All the charges, whether inside or outside the Gaussian surface, contribute to the electric flux. According to the Gauss law, what is the formula for flux enclosed? That is equal to 1 by epsilon 0 times the enclosed charge. So is the first statement correct or wrong? It's a wrong statement, because in the calculation of flux, we only include the enclosed charge within the Gaussian surface. But the statement says we will be including the charge inside or the outside. So that is a wrong one. Okay, now next one. Electric flux depends upon the geometry of the Gaussian surface. Wrong. देख ले, the enclosed flux is only dependent upon the enclosed charge it has. It is not at all dependent upon the geometry. So that is also a wrong statement. Cross. Gauss theorem can be applied to non-uniform electric field. Just tell me, what is the enclosed flux ka formula? Integral E dot dx is equal to 1 by epsilon 0 times the charge enclosed, right? Only if the electric field is uniform, we can take this electric field out of the integration, complete the integration, get the answer for electric field. So for that, the electric field has to be uniform. So it can be applied to non-uniform electric field, again wrong. Okay. Then going for the option D. The electric field over a Gaussian surface remains continuous and uniform. Just now I have told you it has to be uniform. So that is our correct statement. So for this particular question, option D with a smiling face. Very good. Okay. Done, 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 are done. Okay. Now, next one. This is a Chot 2 question. Disconnected dielectric slab is inserted between potential across the plates will become. Okay. Now I'll give you 35 seconds for doing this. Okay. Till then I won't be looking into the chat box. 35 seconds. It's the time for you all to do it. So read the problem properly and get your answer. $15 seconds over, बच्चा लोग. 30 seconds over. Okay, last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let me look into the options. So Miara says option C, मैं कौन हूँ option C, confused Ishan is like D. आप इतना confused क्यों है भाई? हाँ, मोइन C बोल रहे हैं, सबारगी C, then मुकाबला A, then Surbi C, Miara C, Sakshi, I can't see the options. Then Pragya, then I think same people are on current, very good. Okay, so I think stylish Rajput, Rohan C. Okay, so yes, I think okay, yes, let's go for it. Let's do it. A capacitor plates are charged by a battery V volt. So if I haven't told you, the correct answer is option C only. Okay, let's do this. A capacitor plates are charged by a battery with V volt. After charging, battery is disconnected and a dielectric stab with a dielectric constant is K is inserted between its plates. The potential across the plates of the capacitor. Okay, read the question. I know that only half of the people might have understood, but let's do the problem. Okay, so here we have a capacitor plate. Okay, it is charged by a battery with V volt. इसका मतलब ये कि this capacitor plates will be developing the same potential difference across them, which is V. Okay, it will be having a Q amount of charge stored in it once it is being charged with the battery, and let's say its capacitance is C. How will you make an equation out of these three things? We all know. Potential V is equal to the charge Q divided by capacitance. Q divided by, what is the formula for parallel plate capacitor? A epsilon 0 by D. So this is our very first equation. V is equal to Q divided by A epsilon 0 by D. Okay. Now, what is happening? Now the charging battery is being disconnected. Okay, a dielectric slab is being inserted. So in between this, I am going to insert a dielectric slab of dielectric constant K. Okay, now the new potential across them is the question. Tell me, potential will change as the dielectric constant is inserted. The capacitance is also going to change. One thing is going to remain as a constant in the first case and in the second case. Tell me what it is. Tell me. Can anyone tell me what it is going to be? What it is going to be? That thing which is going to be a constant in the first case and in the second case. Anyone? 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 It is the charge, mera bachcha log. It is the charge. Why? Because the battery is being removed from the capacitor. So the charge does have no places to go anywhere. It is completely isolated. So whatever was a charge on the capacitor plate initially, it will be there itself because it has no other place to go. So the charge Q is going to be remaining the same. Okay. Now, writing the equation for new potential, V dash is equal to its charge, charge remain the same, divided by new capacitance. Formula for new capacitance is A. Instead of epsilon 0, it is K times epsilon 0 divided by D. If you take this K as outside, it is 1 by K into Q divided by A epsilon 0 by D. Tell me, ये A Q by A epsilon 0 by D क्या होता है? Wasn't that the initial potential? Yes, है ना? So the new potential V dash is equal to, देख ले, look at this equation which I have written last, 1 by K into Q divided by A epsilon 0 by D. That is the old potential. So मिल गया, V dash is equal to 1 by K into V. Simple, isn't it? Simple, dimple. So you just have to concentrate to the question and get your answer. Or kya? Okay. Yes. Got it. Next one. Next question. Here we have. Alright. this doesn't need anyone, anyone don't need time, है ना? This is like second वाला question. In seconds you can give me the answer. For this nobody needs time, है ना? So just give me the answer. इसका आंसर क्या होता है? Everybody knows, right? It's option A. So Moin, Shraddha, confused, Neha, stylish, everyone is going with the option A, है ना? Rama, confused, yes, it is correct. The best instrument for accurate measurement of EMF of a cell is potentiometer. ठीक है? Some will be thinking, so why not voltmeter? Voltmeter cannot read the EMF of a cell. Voltmeter always reads the potential difference of a cell. ठीक है? Now, it is a potentiometer which can only read the EMF of a cell. Okay? Moving on. Everybody knows this. Nothing to do. It's a one-word problem actually. Next one. This is a very good question. So 40 seconds for every one of you to do the problem and give me the answer. Everyone do the problem. Ten seconds over, still 30 seconds. Read the question properly. Try to do the problem, writing all the steps. Then give me the answer in the chat box. I hope everyone is doing the problem by yourself. I don't want the copied answer from anywhere. Last 10 seconds you all have to do it. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now let me see. Deepika with option C, then Rama with A. Okay, so B बोल रहा है some ferromagnetic, then Miara C, then Moin C बोल रहा है, Mekun who C, Deepika C. So I think many of you, Mekon who is like B option. हाँ Sana, like if you want to go you can. Please do watch the replay if you can. Okay, so Bhumika C, Shreya C, so Harshit C. So yes, our correct answer is option C. Okay, let's understand. Everyone, listen. Let's do this question in the very proper way. An electric current is passed through a circuit, okay, containing two wires, okay, which is connected in parallel. Wire means obviously resistor, right? Okay, two resistances. Matlab, we have two resistances connected in parallel across a cell. Let's say the cell is having some EMF E. Both are of same material. If material is same, which quantity is going to be constant? Rho, matlab resistivity. It totally depends upon the material with which the resistor is being made. So rho is a constant for both, same. If the length and radius are in the ratio as say, question is the ratio of the current passing through the wire. Let's say through the first resistor current of I1 passes. A current of I2 passes in the second resistor. Okay. Question is to find the ratio of I1 divided by I2. Tell me, how can you find out the current passing through the first resistor? What's the basic formula? Potential difference divided by resistance. है ना? Let's say this is having resistance R1, this is having resistance R2. How will you write the potential difference across it? Array, as both are connected in parallel, both is having the potential difference of E. देख ले, this end is connected to E, this end is connected to the other end of E. मतलब across the first resistor, potential difference is E divided by its resistance is R1. Current is equal to potential by resistor. I2 similarly you can write E divided by R2. So I1 by I2 का value मिल गया R2 divided by R1. Can I write here? I think still there is space. Okay. So equal to, what is the formula for resistance? Rho L by, है ना? So R2 will be equal to rho 2 L2 divided by A2. R1 is equal to rho 1 L1 divided by A1. What can we cancel? Rho. Why? Because they both are made of the same material. Both will be having the same rho resistivity. Tick tick, cancel kar le. Now what is the ratio remaining? L2 divided by L1 into A1 divided by A2. Okay. What is L2 by N1? L1 is to L2 is 3 is to 2. देख ले ये ratio. So L2 by L1 is inverse of that, that is 2 by 3. Area का formula pi r square. So area 1 is pi r1 square divided by pi r2 square. Pi pi cancel कर ले. Remaining is 2 by 3 into what is resistance R1 by R2? 2 by 3. So R1 by R2 square we have to do. So 2 by 3 the whole square. हो गया. Now what is left? Multiply. 2 square is 4, 2s are 8. 3 square is 9 into 3, 27. मिल गया हमको answer, option C. Have smiling faces everyone. Okay. Yes, clear. Okay. Stylish, Sana, Ria, मैं कौन हूँ अरे आपका नाम रख ले. Okay, after reading your name I am also like मैं कौन हूँ. I am getting that vibe. Okay, so Rohan, so everyone, yep, okay, definitely we can go for the next one, right? Okay. Okay, Chotu question. Chotu, 15 seconds for everyone if you do it. How many seconds? 15. I'll look into the options only after 15 seconds. So last 5 seconds मेरा बच्चा लोग 5 4 3 2 1 and let's see. So Stylist with C, sub teachers का Pharaoh with B, Namrata with C, Amit is like C, lock कर ले आप. Shreya C, Shraddha C, Rashi C, Lata Yadav C, Rohan, Deepika, Rehan, Rohan, everyone is with C, है ना? So Zapper, Miara, Neha, Lata, Hers, Binay, yes. Very good बच्चा लोग, option C correct है ना? देख ले. On increasing the temperature, what happens inside a conductor? If temperature is increased, electrons or free charges will start moving with a larger velocity. So more amount of collision happens, है ना? If more collisions मतलब more is the resistance. So increasing temperature in a conductor increases the resistance value. What about a semiconductor? In the semiconductor, the theory is entirely different. You will learn in the last chapter, right? But for the time being, you can just listen to. If the temperature is increased, more energy is given to the semiconductor material. With that larger energy, right, all the free electrons will gain more amount of energy to move about. If all those free electrons move about, right, conductance increases, resistivity decreases actually. Okay? So that is the concept with semiconductors. You will learn in detail about this in the chapter of electronics and semiconductors, which is the one of the second last chapter. Okay, in the part 2, second last chapter is this. So you learn much about this. For the time being, just learn that it decreases. So option C is our correct. Okay. So perfect, bacha log, with beautiful smiling faces. Okay. Now moving on. So another simple questions. You all have 15 seconds to solve this. But chalo, as you all know, we have 2 minutes for each question in the actual examination. So you can save some time for these kind of chotu questions. Do it in 15 or 20 seconds or 30 seconds. Okay? And use the time which is available for this for hard questions. Okay? So you can adjust the time, balance the time in that way. It shouldn't be like if for a question 2 minutes there, even if the question is simple, Okay, after doing the question, you should be simply sitting there. Okay, let me complete my 2 minutes. Let me have some leisure time. Okay, done? Okay, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So Shraddha, only 1 second needed. Wow, aap chitti robot ho. Good, good, good. Anyway, I was just telling that. Pooja is like B, Zapper B, Amit C, Mahand A, Shraddha A, Deepika A, HAS, WhatsApp. Then everybody is with option A, na? Then Lata B, WhatsApp, Shreya A. So I have a mix of options. Let's do it. Right? Okay, dekh le. We use alloys for making standard resistors. Tell me what a standard resistor is. Standard resistor is that kind of materials which doesn't change its resistance or resistivity, okay, according to the temperature. Matlab, if temperature changes, its resistance value should not be changing. So the temperature coefficient should be very less. Matlab, if temperature coefficient is less, matlab the dependence of resistivity of a material will be less towards temperature, right? Okay, so we should be having less temperature coefficient of resistivity, one thing. Then now you have to choose whether it should be having high specific resistance or low specific resistance. Tell me, what is the formula for resistance? Rho L divided by A. है ना? Now, the people who is making the resistance will choose the value of resistivity higher so that they can produce high resistance even with the help of Chotu length. Okay, high resistivity of the material can decrease the length of the material that has to be used for making higher resistance value. Okay, so we'll be using high specific resistance wala material. So our correct option is A for this. Okay, clear? It's a very beautiful question. Okay, it's a very good question. I think you all have done this. So stylish, Mekon Hum, Pragya, Ria, Rashi, sub teachers Ka, Sudeep, Miara. Okay. Yes. Okay. Good. 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 Namrata, you can ask me doubts whenever I discuss a question. You can ask a doubt from that particular topic. Okay. Okay. So moving on. Next one. सर मेरे फ़ोन में बैटरी नहीं थी तो मैंने अब AMB10 यूज़ किया तो मेरा फ़ोन में 99% बैटरी आ गई वाह 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 पता नहीं what how should I react. If it was funny I should have laughed, but now I'm in that confused situation. What was it? Should I be laughing? अरे यार क्वेश्चन का आंसर दे दे. Shivani Kumari, hi, goody. Hi, good everything. Good everything. Okay, yes, everything is good and everything is fine. Okay, so I think you all have done. Last 10 seconds for you all to complete it. Okay, so last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Okay, so here it is. So Amit is like C again. Is it C again? Okay, let's see. Rashi is like D. Pooja is like A. Stylish is like D. Zapper A. Okay, Sudeep. Okay, sure, Sudeep. Sure, you can. Okay, so I think I can see a mix of options C and D, and Piyush is like C. Sana is like D. Sana gaya nahi hai kya? Pooja D. Mahan C. Shraddha. Okay, Shreya C. Very good. Our correct option is C only. Okay, let's do the question. A constant voltage is applied between the two ends of a uniform metallic wire. Heat H is developed in it. If another wire of the same material double the radius and twice the length as compared to the original wire is used, then the heat developed in it. Tell me, among all the formulas we have, okay, which formula we have to use? We can use a formula for heat energy as V square by RT. Why? Because in both the cases, the voltages are constant, right? So H is equal to V square by R into T. Making the changes, V square by R का formula rho L divided by A into T. ठीक है? Again making the changes. This A will go up. So area का formula pi R square. Okay, into V square divided by rho L into T. This is the formula for heat energy in the first case. Okay, done. Next, if another wire of the same material, so if material is same, resistivity rho same, double the radius, twice the length compared to the original wire, heat developed. ठीक है? Let's find out H dash, which is the heat developed in the second case. Start substituting. Pi, it's R square, so here double the radius, so that is 2R the whole square. V, voltage remains the same, time remains the same, divided by, as it is the same material, resistivity remains the same, length, is it same? No, देख ले, twice the length, so this is 2L. So क्या हो गया? This 2 square comes outside as 4, ये 2L का 2, write it here, write the remaining terms as such, pi R square V square T divided by rho L. Okay, 4 by 2 कितना? 2. And what is pi R square V square T by rho L? Pi R square V square T by rho L क्या है? That is the initial H. So H dash, the new H is equal to 2 times of H. मिल गया option C. Okay, done. Clear? Smiling face. Where are your smiling faces? Pooja, I'm biggest fan of you. Pranam आपको. Thank you so much. Okay, Sudeep आप जा रहा है. Bye bye. Good night. Shreya, yes. Okay, so is it clear? Is it clear? बच्चा लोग written down है ना? So yes, let's move for the next one. Next. Okay. Pooja, you're the best teacher in the world. अरे बाप रे, you took इतना बड़ा census आप ले लिया क्या? Anyway, I was just kidding. Thank you so much for the words. Okay. Next one. Potential is applied to V with its temperature, constant drift velocity. So, give me the answer. Simple it is. Simple. Okay. Read the question. Take your time. I want every one of you to do it. So, I am giving you 30 seconds from now. Okay. Do it. Ten seconds over. Twenty seconds over. Last 30 seconds you all have. Okay, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what as the options you all have. Mahan Pradeep is like B. Shivani Kumari is like B. Rashi is like B. Mahant B. Shreya B. Amit Rana A. शिवानी कुमारी यस सर बी. आप तो पक्का कर दिया. ठीक है. पूजा कुमारी सी बोल रहा है. ओके. Can I tell you what is the answer? Whoever have given the option B, and I think I'll have to say, okay, I don't want to make a general statement like that. It's not option B. It's not option B. हमारा correct option C है. Okay, हमारा correct option C है. I know that from internet if you have checked, right? I know that I'm not telling everybody might have checked. Okay, those who have checked might have got the answer B, but that's wrong. Let's see why I say the option B is wrong. देख ले. If potential difference V is applied across a conductor is increased to 2V with its temperature kept constant. Initial potential difference was V. Now it became 2V. Question is, the drift velocity of the electrons will be. What will happen to the drift velocity of electrons if potential difference is doubled? It's very simple, मेरे बच्चा लोग. You just want to know how the potential is dependent upon the drift velocity, right? Okay. What is the basic formula of drift velocity which everybody knows? E, that is electronic charge, capital E, electric field, divided by mass of electron into tau, that is the relaxation time. Now, as the temperature is kept constant, relaxation time is a constant, electronic charge and mass of an electron, that is also a constant, right? Now, let's see from electric field how we can get the formula for potential difference. Anybody? Does anyone know the relationship between electric field and potential? It's simple. Electric field is equal to V by D. जिसको नहीं पता है, write it down. Potential difference divided by distance between the points where we are finding electric field is D. So electric field is V by D. I'm going to substitute it here. E by M into 2 electric field, I'm going to write it as V by D. Now देख ले बच्चा लोग, electronic charge, mass of electron, relaxation time is a constant because temperature is kept constant. The distance, matlab the length of the wire, that is also a constant. So you can say drift velocity is directly proportional to potential. है ना? Yes or no? Yes. So if the potential is made from V to 2V, matlab if the potential is doubled, what will happen to the drift velocity? What will happen? What will happen? Right. Common electric field is equal to negative dV by dt. Electric field is equal to negative dV by dt. Which formula is that? Okay, dV by dl hai na? Yes. So that is only you have to use when electric field is a variable or potential is a variable. If everything is a constant, you just don't have to do that integration. That's the only difference. Okay, understood? It will be doubled. So in internet, if you check, you can get the option B in many of the sites, but this is wrong. It gets doubled. Option C is the correct. Okay, so make the necessary changes. Option B is wrong. It's option C. Yes, Aniket, है ना? Understood. Pooja, Shraddha, ठीक है. Yes, Mohit, Shivani Kumari, yes, Pragya. Got it? Okay, so I can see this beautiful smiles and thumbs up from every one of you, Rashi. So moving forward, the next one. Pragya, class kab over hogi? Let's say we'll do the questions for 20 more minutes. How many of you are going to be there? Okay, how many of you are going to be there? Jaldi se bata. Jaldi se bata, how many of you are going to be there for the next 20 minutes and do as many questions as possible? Mohand, okay. Then Aniket, I can see Shraddha, Pragya. Okay, so I can see so many people here, right? Miara, Shreya. Okay, so all my amazing bacha log is going to be there. Awesome. Let's proceed. Okay, here we go. Next one. Okay, a very good question. Okay, from the part of resistance, actually, here it is. I think small. Okay, so the resistances are marked in the wrong way, मेरा बच्चा लोग. 1 minute. If it has to come, I'll just redo बच्चा लोग. 1 minute, ठीक है? So let's do the question accordingly. I think the actual marking of the resistances, Anna, from whatever it is being marked in the paper, I think it is not in the right way. I think 6 ohm used to come here, 6 ohm, then only you'll be getting the options. Here it is 8 ohms, I think so, right? And here we have, okay, do it in this way only, okay, do it in this way, I suppose, then only you'll get one among the options, I think, okay. Okay, so this is 2. Okay, then this is 8, 10, 10 into 3, 300 divided by 40, 3 by 4, 75. I think this is the right order. Anyway, let's check. Okay, so what are the answers you're going to give me, bacha log? So Haris bol raha ki sir, it's option C which is going to be the right answer for this. Let's see. Others, everyone. Only study C is the answer. Mahandas like sir, C is the answer. Then WhatsApp C. Okay, so I think we have options C here. Let's do it. Let's see. But chalo, tell me, when you get questions like this, matlab, it is not in a proper order. If you're just looking at the question, it is totally confused. Arey, why, how these resistors are connected in series or parallel? You're totally confused, right? So in these cases, what do? Just rearrange and redraw the diagram once again. So between the points A and B, between the points A and the point B, redraw the entire resistances. Now देखले, here we have the first resistor 3 ohm which is connected to the point A. Okay, so I'm drawing that 3 ohm here. Okay. Okay, now, okay, bacha, look this. Arey yaar, question is totally here and there. Anyway, koi baat nahi, we'll do it in this manner. 6 here, 6 ohms here and 8 ohms here. ठीक है. So A starts from here, ऐसे. It's from the same, the point A, देख ले. It's from the same point A. The 6 ohm is also connected. So the point A itself, we have 6 ohm also. Now tell me, to where the 6 ohm and 3 ohm endpoints are connected, they are connected together, है ना? So connect the endpoints of 3 and 6 together. हो गया इधर तक? ठीक है. Now see the 8 ohms. From where one end of the 8 point is connected, wherever 6 and 3 ohms are connected together, from there the 8 ohms starts. So from this point we have the 8 ohms. And the other point of 8 ohm is dekh le, it is connected to the point B. I'll just mark it with a red color. Dekh le. This point, it is connected to the point B. ऐसे. Done? Yes. Now, what about this 30 ohm? One end of 30 ohm is connected to the point A. Okay. And the other end of 30 ohm is connected to point B. Now you can get a very clear-cut idea about how the resistances are connected. है ना? देख ले. Now the problem is solved. 6 and 3 are connected in parallel. So R equivalent is 6 into 3 R1 into R2 by R1 plus R2. You all know this formula, right? So 18 by 9, it's 2 ohm. So these two which are connected in parallel has a 2 ohms. This 2 ohm and this 8 ohm, how they are connected? Series. So 2 plus 8, 10. So on the top of A and B, we have a 10 ohm resistor, and at the bottom between the A and B, we have a 30 ohm resistor. Right? Isn't it simple now? So you have 10 ohms and 30 ohms in parallel. So what is the equivalent? 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Okay, so to make it as a common denominator, multiply it with 3, multiply it with 3. So it is 30, 3 plus 1 is 4 divided by 30. That is 1 by r. So r is equal to 30 divided by 4. Answer is 7.5 ohms. मिल गया है ना? Isn't it? So our correct answer is option C. Right? Okay. Now, just like I have told you, मेरे बच्चा लोग, if you see complicated diagrams of resistance are connected, you just have to redraw, get the correct formation, then apply the rules of parallel and series, get your answer, and have a smile. और क्या? Pooja, my answer is right. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बढ़िया. Komal 7.5, yes. Shivani Kumari, yeah. So obviously the correct answers everybody have given. You got it now? Miara? Awesome, awesome. Next, right? We can move to the next, I suppose. Understood, Shraddha, Miara, but now got it. Very good, awesome. Okay, so I think we can move on. एलाम क्लियर आई? ओके, बढ़िया बात है मेरे बच्चा लोग. सो ठीक है, हम अगले क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं. Can anyone tell me how many questions we did till now? I forgot to put the number here. So can anyone tell me how many questions we did till now? Take your time, 20 seconds for this question. In the meanwhile, if anybody can help me. How many questions we did till now? Only study, I think B is right. Nitin is like B is right. Mahant B. So I need help in assertion recent type. We'll be doing assertion recent type questions. I don't think today we'll be doing, next class. Okay? So I'll help you at that point of time. So Shivani, Pooja, Nitin, Komal, Haris, Pooja. Everyone did the problem? Same question आप कोचिंग में किया था. Good, good. Okay. Yes. Okay, I can see options B, C, C, B, 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 B. Okay. Magnetic field intensity, matlab B. Okay, we are asked to find out the unit of magnetic field intensity. But if you look, we are having the magnetic field intensity in units of Newton, matlab in terms of force. Right? So if you are asked to find units in such a way, write down the formula which connects magnetic field and here as we have Newton with force. Which is that formula you have? Force is equal to ILB. Current, length, magnetic field. From here you can write magnetic field is equal to F divided by IL, because for magnetic field we usually use the unit of Tesla. Nobody will be remembering all these big formulas, hai na? So you just have to remember these formulas, rearrange the formulas and get the answer. Force, Newton. Current, ampere. Length, meter. Got the answer, Newton. Ampere inverse, meter inverse. Dun dun dun, isn't it? Look how simply we got. You don't have to by heart it, so you can just do it, I say. Shraddha, we are in 15th question. Thank you so much for updating. Okay, I actually thought we can complete 25 questions at least. Right, let's see. So emoji B, Neha B, yes. Our correct answer is option B. Good. Okay, amazing. We are proceeding further. Okay, we are asked Shreya, everyone. Okay, agla question. I think you need 15 seconds for doing this, right? Okay, so take your time and do the problem. 5 more seconds, more than enough, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Option I think I can look into Nitin C, Sahil D बोल रहा है, then Haris D, Ujjwal D, then Balkar Akhil only study D, Balkar D, Alok D, Balkar Neha, Thanishi Komal. आप सब कोचिंग में किया था? अरे इतना बड़ा कोचिंग है आपका. Okay, yes, the correct option is D. Okay, so those who forgot about moving coil galvanometer, I'll just give you a brief idea how the moving coil galvanometer is like. So we have a magnet of north and south which produces a magnetic field, right? Then we'll be having a metal frame, okay, and it is over the metal frame we'll be producing the windings, right? Okay, so to this windings, if you provide a current, right, this current carrying coil will be experiencing a torque and it starts rotating, right? If it starts rotating, rotation has a property of what? To undergo oscillation. Matlab, it is not going to rotate as say, it will keep on oscillating. Okay? That is not allowed for the proper working of a galvanometer, for that particular coil to keep on oscillating. So in order to stop that oscillating is why we are using this metal frame. Why? Because in the metal frame, okay, eddy currents will be produced. You know that in metals which is kept in an external magnetic field of B, eddy currents will be produced, right? Okay, this eddy currents which is produced here will be damping, okay, that oscillation. Okay, so if it damps, matlab it resists that oscillatory motion of the coil. So if these eddy currents are resisting the oscillatory motion of the oscillatory motion of the coil, and that is the reason why we are using metal frame, because it provides electromagnetic damping. Damping matlab it will be acting as a resistance for that oscillatory motion of the coils. Clear? Good. Sahil, I am solving English sample and physics sample also with you, sir. Matlab, are you in different channels? Emoji tween show. Do you know Hindi language? Yes, I do know. Okay, मुझे मतलब I can't say I do know. मुझे थोड़ा थोड़ा पता है. Okay, you might have understood how much grammar I know related to Hindi. So थोड़ा ही पता है मुझे. It's not too much, right? I hope you can understand. छोटू छोटू हिंदी, ठीक है? छोटू छोटू आता है मुझे, बड़ा बड़ा नहीं आता है. Yes sir, clear sir. Okay. Next. So 10 more minutes we can extend till 11:40 we can take the class. Is it fine? Right? Okay, do the problem. Got it now, Miara? You got confused. Where are you from, sir? I'm from Kerala. No, sir, in laptop, English, physics by mobile. Okay, Sahil. You are that multitasking person. Even the computer will be looking like, okay, so I got a person who's a multitasker than me. So you are giving competition to that. Shraddha will finish section A. Section A finish करने के लिए how many questions are left? So many questions are there, right? Let's see we can finish it or not. Do the question, bacha log. You all have 30 seconds more. It's a very simple question actually. If you know some geometry and the formula for magnetic dipole moment, answer will be done. Just like that. हो गया तो बता. Everyone do it. Do the problem by yourself. So we are in 17th question. We can finish section A today. Okay, Shraddha, that's the motivation. Okay. So looking into the options, I can see artificial gamer, Sahil with B, Tharun with C, Hina with B, Tharun with C, Akshata with C, Neha with B, Shahil with B, right? So yes, the correct answer is option C. I'll just help you to do it. Okay, so we have two wires, both of same length. One of the wire you are bending into a square of side A. Now what will be equal? The length of the wire will be equal to the circumference of the square, that is 4A. Second case, the wire is made into a circle of radius r. So you know that the length will be equal to the circumference of the circle, that is 2 pi r. If both of them are having the same current, then the ratio of magnetic dipole moment. Magnetic dipole moment in the first case to magnetic dipole moment in the second case, that's the question, है ना? So magnetic dipole moment का formula is current I, okay, into area divided by current I into area. I have written I and I because same current, okay. Area in the first case, it's a square, A square. Area in the second case, it's a circle, it's pi r square, right? So now you can make the substitution for A square, okay, so that you can cancel off. देख ले, L is equal to 4A, L is equal to 2 pi r. So you can, as left hand sides are equal, you can write 4A is equal to 2 pi r. So A is equal to pi r by 2. No problems, I suppose, right? 2 by 4 is 1 by 2 pi r, right? Okay. So A square will be equal to, dekh le, we have 1 by pi r square. A square is how much? Pi r by 2 the whole square, that is pi square r square the whole divided by 4. What can be cancelled? Cancel pi square by pi, pi, okay. R square cancel, there is a 4 at the denominator, pi by 4 is our answer, which is option C. Square are there? हाँ बिल्कुल साहिल, square क्यों नहीं है? Clear? Okay. Now I think we can go a bit faster, right? Because we have to complete the entire 25 questions. So we are proceeding further. Done? Yes? Okay, next. Okay, this is a simple question. Everybody can do it in जल्दी. So 35 MCQ आएंगे term 1 में या 55. Total 55 questions will be there. Out of 45 you have to answer for getting the full marks. $20 you all have. Completed? Simple question, I suppose, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So looking here to the options from different people. So we have Akshata, sir, A बोल रहा है. Then Hina with A, Sahil with A, Thanishi is correct option, sir. Legend A बोल रहा है. Nidhi yes, Shreya A, Akshata A. So I can get so many A option. Yes, A option is correct. Chalo. Okay, let's do this. It's very simple. One of the simplest questions. The horizontal component of Earth at a place is root 3 times the vertical component. This is how you write the same statement in the form of an equation, right? Okay. So rearranging B vertical by B horizontal, taking this B horizontal to the right hand side as its denominator. 1 by root 3 if it comes to the left. What is B vertical by B horizontal, bachalo? It is a tan of angle of dip, है ना? So tan theta is 1 by root 3. So theta कितना हो जाएगा? What is theta? 1 by root 3 if it has to be. It's 30 degree or pi by 6. Which is option A. Simple. Right? Okay. So jaldi se everybody mark it out. Done. Okay. So we are just going to proceed further. Next one. Simple. You need how many seconds? 10 seconds, right? Direct question. Jaldi, jaldi, jaldi. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me look into the options. Tanishi, Akil, Shreya, Tanishi, Alok, Shraddha, Neha, Akshata, Legend, Sahil. Yes, everybody is giving the option. It's option D. है ना? Actually, the correct definition is the angle formed between the magnetic meridian and geographic meridian is magnetic declination, right? So here as it the approximation we are using. So even for the angle between magnetic axis and geographic axis, we can go with the name of magnetic declination. Okay, correct? Fine. Okay. So we can have the option D. So there is nothing to explain there. That's a fact. है ना? Okay. Two coils are placed close to each other. The mutual inductance of the pair of the coils depend upon. How much seconds you need? 15, right? So do it. हो गया चलो. Okay, now let me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's look into the options. So Pooja Kumari, it's option B. Nazreen Sultana, it's option B. So Alok, we have A, then Mahant A, then Ashwini B, Sahil, Legends, Aditya, Myara, Shraddha, Akshata, Moin, Neha, Legend, Chantan. Okay, so I think we have options A, B, A. Very good. Everyone, हमारा correct option B है. Okay. I know that it's a direct question, but anyway, I'll just give you a brief introduction. Okay. What do you mean by mutual inductance? Let's say we have two coils. Okay, we have two coils. Let's say a current of I travels through the first coil. What happens? Magnetic field lines are produced by it. Okay. Now, mutual inductance means the amount of magnetic field lines passing through the second coil, which is produced by the first coil. Okay, the number of magnetic field lines passing through the second coil among all the magnetic field lines produced by the first coil. Now, on what factor it is depending upon? The method by which or the orientation with which the second coil is kept. Matlab, instead of keeping the coil like this, we are keeping the coil as such by making some inclination. Will the same amount of electric field lines going to pass through? No. So if it is a different number of electric field lines passing through, won't it be having the different mutual inductance? Isn't it? Because basically mutual inductance talks about the number of magnetic field lines passing through a coil, which is produced by the adjacent one. है ना? So if the orientation is changed, obviously the field lines passing through it will also be changing. है ना? So the mutual inductance totally depends upon what? The relative position and orientation of the coils. Okay, done, done. I know that it was a direct question, but I just gave you a small idea about how the mutual inductance is. Okay, easy peasy. Okay, next one. This is also an easy peasy question. As the question is big, okay, I'll give you some time for you to do it. Let me see how many questions are left, bachalo. Okay, let me see. Everyone pause your video. Let me see how many questions are left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 more questions, right? Yes, we can complete. Twenty seconds more. Last 5, 4, done. 3, 2, 1, done. Here we go. देख ले. A conducting square loop of side L, resistor R, moves in its plane with a velocity V perpendicular to one of its sides. Okay. A magnetic induction constant in time and space pointing perpendicular and into the plane of the loop exists everywhere as shown. The current induced. Tell me, bachalo, for current to be induced, an EMF has to be induced. है ना? Tell me what is the formula for induced EMF? D by dt of flux, negative sign is there. Okay, let's talk about the magnitude. Is equal to d by dt of, what is the value of flux, bachalo? B A cos theta. Isn't it? Yes. Tell me, is anything that is changing here when you are moving this particular square loop through this particular region? Tell me, we'll go with one by one. Magnetic field, is it changing? It's a constant, right? The area of the loop which is containing the magnetic field, no, it is not changing because it is moving through a constant magnetic field region. So area is also not changing, it is a constant. Is the angle theta changing here? Which means the angle between the area vector and magnetic field, is it changing? Bilkul nahi, that is also a constant. Matlab, all the three are constant. So differential of constant कितना हो जाएगा? 0 हो जाएगा. So हमारा answer D हो जाएगा. It's 0. Now clear? Because all the terms are remaining as a constant. So why there has to be an EMF? If EMF नहीं है तो कौन भी नहीं आ जाएगा भाई? Current भी नहीं आएगा और क्या? Okay. Yes. Yes, मेरा बच्चा लोग. Okay, so we are left with kitna? 4 more questions, right? Okay, we can do it. We can do it, mera bachcha log. Next one. Another from the same chapter of EMI. Question is directly to find EMF. So do it. Okay, last 10 seconds बचा लो, जल्दी कर ले. Okay, so yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shall I? Let me see what are the answers you gave. Pooja Kumari, it's with B. Tanisha B. Amal B. Sahil, wait. Okay, जल्दी से दे दे उत्तर, ठीक है साहिब. Ashwini B. Neha B. Academy B. Shraddha B. Mahant. Akshada, Pooja, only study. Academy B. Sahil, Sagar, Akhil. Right, so I can have options B here from every one of you. Yes, our correct answer is option. मेरा बच्चा लोग B है. करूँगा, it's very simple to do. बच्चा लोग, flux is given, right? Question is to find EMF. What's the simple formula? Negative of d phi divided by dt. Negative of d by dt of flux, how much? 5t square plus 3t plus 16. Start differentiating, keeping the negative sign outside. 5t square is 2t. 2 into 5, that is 10t plus 3t if you differentiate, it's 3. 16 if you differentiate, it's 0. So EMF is minus of 10t plus 3. Question is to find EMF at t equal to 4. मतलब substituting t equal to 4, EMF कितना आ जाएगा? Minus of 10 into 4 plus 3. So 40 plus 3 is 43 with a negative sign, minus 43. We got the option B as the answer. Cool. Right, Shraddha? Miara, you don't know. What you don't know, Miara? You know everything. Okay, tell to yourself that you know everything and keep on learning, right? Or what? आदित्य क्लास चल रही थी अभी भी, किसका क्लास चल रही थी अभी तक? मूविंग ऑन. ओके, सेम सिंपल छोटा सा क्वेश्चन, जल्दी से. 10 seconds you all need here. Okay, a graph plotted between the current, okay, and frequency. हो गया? Okay, I'll just look into the options right now. Amal, C4 cat. Okay, so Arpit Chaudhary ke sir. Okay, good. Myara definitely Vijay, Vijayandi C, Ashwini C or A, Akshada C. Pure capacitor Sahil, Pooja C, Vijayandi C. Hina A for apple, Sahil C for corona. Taneshi Rai C for cracket, Lata C, Shreya C, yes. Our correct option, I'll say it's option C only. Okay. Tell me, Chalo, what's the formula for current? Basic formula, that is voltage divided by resistance, right? Here we are talking about a pure capacitor circuit. So the resistance offered by a capacitor, naam kya hai? Capacitive reactance XC, right? Okay. This is equal to V divided by, what is capacitive reactance formula? 1 by C omega, hai na? So omega goes up. So V C omega. Here you need frequency. So V C omega, how will you write in terms of F? Omega is equal to 2 pi F. So you can see current I is equal to Vc into 2 pi F. Matlab I is directly proportional to frequency. So which is the graph? It's a straight line graph because current and frequency are directly proportional to each other. It ऐसे हो जाएगा. Okay, done. How many questions are left? It's simple, right? Two more questions. Last two questions. Chalo, here we go. Jaldi se, last two questions. Then we are done. Quickly. Everyone, do the problem by yourself. That is the entire purpose. That is the entire purpose of this particular session. ठीक है? Shall we? Okay. Yes. Here we go. Tanishi is like option A बोल रहा है, only study A. Akshada A, Aditya A, Amal A, Hina A, Myara A, Aanu, फिर what is it? Formula based, A for apple. Okay, so I can see options A from Rakhi, Shreya, Myara, everyone, right? So it's option A. Very good, bachalo. A 20 volt AC is applied to a circuit consisting of a resistance, okay, and a coil. Coil matlab inductor. Okay, so we have a resistor and an inductor. If the voltage across the resistor is 12, VR is 12, voltage across the inductor, question. What's the formula connecting all these three? The total voltage that you apply across the resistor and inductor together from AC chapter, root of VR square plus VL square, isn't it? Okay. What is a V? 20. Root of VR is 12 given. So 12 square plus VL square, just square on both the sides. So 400 is equal to 144 plus VL square. So VL square is how much? 400 minus 144. Do we need a calculator? नहीं चाहिए ना. 400 minus 144, 256. So VL root 56, 256 how much? 16. Answer A. मिल गया. ओके मेरा A for apple चेंज कर कर A for अमीर सर. वाह वाह वाह. What a nice thing, है ना. Sagar Sonpure, can you explain me please? So should I whisper in your ears? Hey, I'm explaining here, Sagar, है ना. I'm doing the same thing here. Understood. Last question, jaldi. Okay, ठीक है. जल्दी से everyone जल्दी. So Rohan is asking to do the last question जल्दी से. ठीक है, हम जल्दी से कर रहा है. Okay, everyone जल्दी से कर ले. You all have 40 seconds जल्दी से. Okay, 40 seconds जल्दी से ले ले. Okay, fast 40 seconds. सर पेपर कैसे आएगा क्लास 12 फिजिक्स का? राकेश कुमार पूछ रहे हैं. पेपर तो ऐसे क्वेश्चन पेपर पे क्वेश्चंस के साथ आएगा. राकेश मतलब यू आर आस्किंग हाउ द टफनेस ऑफ द क्वेश्चन. टफनेस ऑफ द क्वेश्चन according to the sample paper I can feel that it's easy, right? Because all the questions are easy only according to me. So but we have no idea how the question paper is going to come. If I get some leak of information, I'll surely be telling you. ठीक है? So Hina D, Mahand D, Pooja Kumari D, Rakesh D, Ashwini D, only study D, Mahand, everyone. Option D. बिल्कुल सही है मेरे बच्चा लोग. Like देख ले, it's option D. Reading the question. Instantaneous value of EMF and current in a series AC circuit are given. EMF is E naught sin omega t. Current is I naught sin omega t plus pi by 3. बच्चा लोग, look into the phases. Phases मतलब angles. The angle of EMF is omega t. मतलब phase. The phase of current is omega t plus pi by 3. मतलब you can see that an extra pi by 3 or 60 degrees associated with the current. मतलब ये कि current leads voltage by pi by 3 or 60 degrees. ठीक है. Now you have to check if current is leading voltage, then which circuit it will be representing. Is it going to be LR? Is it going to be RC, LCR, or RC or LCR? Which option? For this we should be knowing, right, how each circuit phase differences, right? So tell me from your information, for a resistor only circuit, what is the phase difference? 0, isn't it? In the case of inductor circuit, phase difference is 90. And now who leads what? In the case of inductor, voltage leads what? Current. But we need what? That circuit where current is leading voltage. What about capacitor? Phase difference is 90. So here the current leads the voltage. In which case? In the case of capacitor. So that circuit which has capacitor, right, we can have the current leading the voltage. So check among which all options we have a capacitor. Okay. So RL, no. Necessarily an RC, this is a wrong statement, because this capacitor not only can come as RC, it can also come as LCR. Okay. So wherever there is a capacitor, there we can expect current to be leading the voltage. समझ में आ गया? We can expect. ठीक है. So yes. So it can either be an RC or it can be an LCR circuit. So we should be going with the option D. Clear? So here we have completed the entire section A, not just discussion, making every one of you to do the problem, right? 24 questions we did. I think it's a great thing. So how do you feel मेरा बच्चा लोग? अरे मैं I was talking for the past 2 hours. How can you ask me to sing a song मेरा बच्चा लोग? हाँ, इतना क्रूअल है क्या आप लोग? बोल रहे इतना क्रूअल है क्या आप लोग? नहीं है ना? Rajan sir song. Rajan sir song. Okay. So did you enjoy taking the session? Obviously, you look at my energy. Even if I was talking for the past 2 hours, I am not feeling less energetic or something. Myara, nice logic you have there. Okay. All clear, right? Akshada, Sahil, Myara, I think you all got a chance to do 25 questions section A by yourself. I didn't teach you anything. It's all you did, right? So good to go. Next day, I think mostly Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll be doing the part B also. Okay? Can I expect you all for doing the part B? Can I expect you all, bachalo, for watching the part B? Okay, do all the questions, Miara. That's good. That's good. Keep on practicing. Keep on revising. Okay? Yes. Okay. No, sir, you deserve credit. मुझे थोड़ा दे दे. सारा आप ही ले ले. Okay, Tanishi, very good. Sir, I can attend sir ka class till 3 a.m. अरे बाप रे, let me go and sleep, Miara. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for those words. Okay, it was appreciated. So class 11 ka batches that is happening here in Unacademy is given here. Okay, with class 12 you can see what is happening with the batches. Okay, you can come and join. You can enjoy a lot. The offer for plus subscribers is like if you make 12 months, extra 6 months is given only for the first 1000 subscribers. The code is हमारा AMB10 use कर ले. Okay. So free special class features you can see. Okay. But chalo, what you all can give me for this 2 hours? Just give me some love. Matlab, just click on that like button and do let me know that you have enjoyed. That's all I'm asking for. So if you think that what I did is valuable for every one of you, right? Just click on that like button. Jaldi se everyone. You just have to move your cursor and click on the like button, hai na? So I think you all can do that. So I think I should say bye bye. Thank you so much. अरे 5 times हो गया तो then it will be unlike. Okay, you have to go with the even number, Aditya. 5 times हो गया तो it is an unclick हो जाएगा. ठीक है, it will be gone. Already. Okay, thank you so much everyone. So bye bye. I'll just call the names I can see on the screen right here. Priji, Myara, Aditya, Shraddha, Oli Steady. Okay, thank you so much, Shraddha. Right, Amal, Myara, Ashwini, Shreya, Sahil, Aditya. Okay, so Amal, Tanishi. So thank you so much, everyone. Good night. Okay, see you all. Best of luck for your exam. Okay, I'll soon tell you when we are going to do the part 2 of this particular sample paper. Right, till then, bye bye. Take care.